Good morning.
Morning.
And welcome to the Hyatt Regency at LAX. And it is 5:22 in the morning. I think.
That clock's fast.
Oh, is it? Oh, it's
5:17.
5:17. What is that with hotel clocks being fast?
So our last one was 15 minutes fast and this one's 5 minutes.
We are off to Maui this morning. So we have just spent the last couple of days in LA. We will make sure that we link our LA part of the vlog series up above. But we decided to come to LAX last night so we could drop off the car, not have to worry about the traffic in the morning, and just be at the airport.
And the fact that we have to be at the airport a little bit earlier than it's reasonable.
Absolutely. So if you're new here, I'm Katie.
I'm Dave.
And come with us on a bit of a different travel day for us. We usually start our travel days in the UK, and we have got our UK to San Fran travel vlog. So again, we will make sure that that is linked somewhere above. But this one's a little bit different. We're going to go and explore LAX. We're going to see what it's like to travel. It's still internal America.
Yeah, but like this is the longest internal flight you can do.
Yeah.
Maybe apart from to Alaska, I guess, if you're going to be flying from like Orlando, but...
And maybe the Florida to Hawaii.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's the furthest state away.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the furthest state away, I get you. So it's still very early. So yeah, come with us, see what it's like, see what LAX is like. We've never been here before. I think it's going to be huge and chaotic and all over the place.
Trying to work out if we were checking in too early or too late. Can't work it out.
No idea. But there is a free shuttle that goes to the airport every 15 minutes. So we are just finalising, packing up, and we are going to head down. We've left plenty of time just to cover all bases. So, should we go to Hawaii?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
You'll be on my mind. I'll be dreaming about this till the end of time. We are young, we are free, down for the ride. Might be over tomorrow, but we got this day forever.
We are through. That wasn't very difficult. It's quite nice and easy. However, we're in LAX. This airport is huge, and nothing is open. Oh, Starbucks is open. Of course, Starbucks is open, and it's got a really long line. But literally, nothing else is open, I don't think. Oh, the Beach's handmade cheese might be.
Oh, let's have some cheese.
This is so, I mean, it's, I don't know, what time is it?
6:05.
6:05. You'd have thought that these places would have been open in like London.
From like 4ish.
Yeah. Maybe we're, oh look, there's a prep. Maybe we're still quite early on in the day, but yeah, it's weird that nothing's open. So we, there's probably...
They don't want to sell us anything.
No, I know. Oh, a Victoria's Secrets.
Yeah, it's close.
Probably for the best. Wanted to get some breakfast, and it's pretty slim pickings around here.
I mean, there are like Planet Hollywood bar, but they're all in different terminals.
Yeah, I suppose that's the thing, everything's really spread out. But also at this time in the morning, the queue for Starbucks is insane because that's one of the only places open. Then there's a Pret, which doesn't have as long a queue because I think everyone sees the Starbucks queue and just goes straight there. I don't drink coffee before a flight, so I'm not fussed about having a drink and you don't like coffee. So it's just having like something to eat to tide us over before hopefully some plain food pretty early on. Yeah. Otherwise I will be...
You get hungry.
Yeah, well, I'll be eating the rest of those goldfish. So if you're coming to LAX, some of the gates can be a 20-minute walk, and we were told that our gate is a 20-minute walk. So let's see. But
we're to gate's 15 minutes.
Yeah, we're fueled up. We went to prep. We've just spent a ridiculous amount of money on 2 chocolate croissants, but we move.
The thing is, pre-poor exchange rate, we wouldn't have minded so much because it would have been about the same as at home.
Yeah, but now
the exchange rate is poor. Oh,
yeah,
America's infinitely more expensive.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's hope that that changes very soon. But yeah, let's see how this 15-minute walk goes. We're getting on the plane.
Here we are.
There we are.
Free H.I.M.
I'm free J. Didn't get the window seat.
Kay doesn't have the window seat.
Not massively.
I've turned off the beep on the GoPro.
Thank God for that.
If Look at that. Every time I turn it on and off.
Here we go. Hawaii, here we come. Arrived in Hawaii, just waiting for our bags. Literally from getting off of the plane to here.
And we're basically outside right now.
Yeah, it was literally like a minute. It's mad. But yeah, we are here. We're gonna wait for our luggage. I'm a little bit dazed because we're now 3 hours back. So officially the time zone that we've moved from is 12 hours now.
By 11.
Oh, is it 11?
11.
Oh, it's 11. I thought it was 12 hours at home.
No, it's 11 to home.
But now the nervous wait for our bags. We put trackers in our bags. I know at least one of mine is here.
They've got it here.
Okay, alright, I'll check
Here
mine.
somewhere.
I'll check mine. We've been able to drop off our bags at the resort that we're staying at, and yeah, and we're gonna go into the supermarket because we're gonna eat at our like resort maybe one night and like make breakfast and stuff. But right next door to where we've come to the supermarket, which is probably only a 10-minute walk away from our resort. Look at this. Good morning.
Morning.
And welcome to Maui.
Yeah.
We arrived yesterday and I wasn't feeling very well, so we decided not to vlog
Mixture of
yesterday
travel,
evening.
heat.
Yeah.
It was so hot when we arrived yesterday.
It really
I think
was.
I lost about 4 litres of water within 20 minutes.
Yeah, it was insane. And we are off on the road to Hana today.
Dragonfly.
So come along with us. We have got a few stops that we want to make. There's some food that we want to try.
Aunty Sandy's banana bread.
Yeah. It's just before 7. So it's going to be quite a long day. I think we're going to be out for like 12-13 hours doing everything that we want to do. So come along with us.
We're doing the classic route. I originally was going to do the back route, but I think it's been raining up in the hills. Don't want to miss going that way, and I really want Aunty Sandy's banana bread to be closed by the time we get there if we went the back way.
Yeah, so come along for jungles, waterfalls, banana bread, beaches, and anything else that we see along the way. We're in a really old school Jeep.
A Jeep Wrangler. I don't think it's that old school. It's just they're built old school, but yeah, this is a bit older than the ones we've seen around.
Yeah,
I've been seeing some newer, shinier ones.
Yeah, but it's cool. It's all part of the experience. It's rugged. I feel like I'm in Jurassic Park.
It also means I'm not too worried if anything happens to it. It's already got some dents and bumps, and I can just blame that on what was already there.
Yeah. First stop of the day.
Hoakipa Beach. Is that what you want?
Yeah. This is like surfers' paradise, and obviously the conditions are pretty good today because there are loads of people out surfing. It's actually really cool to watch.
Souvenirs you'll take with you from your journey today are not the objects that collect dust and rust, but the memories that will last forever.
one, when we went down the California highway, we downloaded an app then called Gypsy Guide. They do one for Hana as well, but we went for, what's it called, sorry?
Shaka Guide.
The Shaka Guide, because there were some sort of locals who recommended that one above the Gypsy Guide, so that's the one that Dean bought. I think it's like $15 or something.
It was $24.99 for all of the Maui.
Oh, cool. And you download them offline. It follows your GPS like location when you're driving, and the different points of interest sort of go bing when you're coming up to them, and it's just so that we know en route sort of what's coming up and where we maybe want to stop, and it gives a little bit of history and some like useful information. So would definitely recommend. What we'll do is we'll leave the couple that were recommended to us, and specifically the one that we've used, in the description below. So far so good. We've been on the Hana highway probably for about 25 minutes, and we've only just officially started the road to Hana.
So mile 1 to mile 0 didn't exist, so it was right, someone's taking it.
Yeah, apparently loads of people just take them as souvenirs, which is
We'll be
awful.
coming up on our first waterfall. The name of this waterfall is Twin Falls, but unknown to most. There are actually 3 different falls in the area. Twin Falls, Rope Swing, and Caves.
First waterfall stop, the Twin Falls. There are apparently actually 3 waterfalls here. One of them is like a half-an-hour trail, and the others are about a 10-minute trail, and because we're conscious of time, because there's loads of stops that we want to do, we're just going to do the one that's lower down.
Yeah, I mean, if we end up coming back relatively early, then we could always stop on the way back.
Yeah, and do the other one, because we've got to be conscious of light.
Probably pay for parking again.
Yeah. Yeah, it was $10 to park here. They did take card, but we have brought a load of cash with us for the road to Hana, just because we're not sure on the whole card situation. Cold?
No.
Is it not?
No. Cold?
That's alright.
Quite nice, to be fair. Yeah, I think that is right. It was meant to be, if there's enough water, there should be a second one.
Oh yeah.
Falls are obviously quite dry. And that's where we were just down over the edge there.
So we've had a little bit of an issue with the guide that Dean downloaded. It doesn't appear to have properly downloaded, so it's been trying to work on 4G, and 4G is obviously very, very patchy here. So we effectively haven't got the guide.
We have the map.
We have the map and we've got the points, and to be honest, you sort of just stop where all the other cars have stopped. So it's not the end of the world, but it is a little bit disappointing that we haven't got sort of like the information on each of the stops. At the moment, I can't say I would recommend the app that we have. I think that the one that we had...
I think the technology failed.
Yeah.
Rather than the app, because the app itself was working fine, and then the last couple of days, maybe it needs an update.
Yeah. So, we'll leave...
We're doing a small loop, yeah?
Oh, is that what this is?
Yeah, small loop versus Kate's just walking off into the woods.
Yeah.
Large loop. Yeah, we'll do a small loop, only 0.4 miles.
Okay, yeah, let's do the small loop. Yeah, I'm just walking. We will leave the link for it, but I think we'll leave the link to the Gypsy Guide one, because that's what we used on Route 1, and that was really good. We didn't have any problems, but just one of those things. We wouldn't be Katie and Dean if we didn't have something. But we're not going to let it ruin our day. We'll just keep an eye on the map and find out information as we go ourselves.
one.
All along the routes there are these sort of like little lay-bys that you can stop off in. This one that we're in at the moment is empty, but you normally know when there is like a decent one because there are quite a few people pulled over.
Yeah. Even though we were quite early on the tour, I think people stood up and got out a little bit earlier than we did.
Yeah. So sometimes they're full, and if they're full you just have to drive past. You have to be really careful with where you park here. There are a lot of signs telling you where you can and can't park, but just got to be really mindful of that. So say sometimes they're full and you just have to go to the next one. There is so much to see that it's fine, you'll still see some beautiful stuff.
I mean,
but yeah, this is the viewpoint for right this second. Not bad. Slight detour off of the road to Hana because there is a stop called Aunty Sandy's, which is apparently the best banana bread. Good job Dean remembered that it was the turning that we needed to go off of. As I say, because we've not got this sat nav working properly, it's hard to know exactly what points we're at, but yeah, you can tell we're in the right place. There are so many people doing the same trail as us, you can just tell, because there's a bit of, oh, are we going in the right way? Should we go down this way? Shouldn't we go down this way? But yeah, this is exciting. The banana bread is meant to be amazing, so we will be doing a taste test and letting you know. But from what we've read, it's definitely worth the slight detour off of the road to Hana.
And that is part of the tour plan as well. Yeah. This detour.
It smells insane, doesn't it? Just so you know, this place is closed on a Sunday, so if you're planning to do the road to Hana, just bear that in mind if this was going to be one of your stops. Oh, I wish there was smell-o-vision. It smells so good. We got a giant chocolate chip cookie because yeah, if you've been with us even for a few episodes,
we're a sucker for chocolate chip cookies.
Oh, absolutely, we are. This banana bread is still warm. I am so excited to try it. There's a lookout just up the road where there are some restrooms, so I reckon
there's probably benches up that way as well.
Yeah, I think should we head down there and eat some of this, because I think this needs to be savoured. This isn't a just eat on the go. So we've got our view. We've got our banana bread. It's time to taste. It is. If you do the road to Hana, you have to stop off and get Aunty Sandy's banana.
She's only open until 2 o'clock, which is why we came this way round, because we really wanted the banana bread. But there's nothing in it like this, gluten free, there's no nuts.
No milk.
No milk.
No dairy.
So I don't know what they put in it, it might just be banana. Whatever it is. It's amazing. And it's warm.
One is always stick to dry rocks when you're near the...
Technically we're not doing one right now. Never turn your back the other way.
Yes, yeah, never turn your back the way, but we are on dry rocks, so we should be okay. And you can see in the camera, it's amazing here. Well worth doing the detour. Spend like 15, 20 minutes here.
Banana bread. So good.
I'll have another one.
Yeah, definitely. Views around here
Are amazing.
I can see it.
Got to take him to the other side of the road.
Yeah, we'll do. This is something else. Look at that. This one's obviously one of the more popular stops for people.
Probably because it's free parking.
Yeah.
Where are you going? And there are restrooms here.
young girl, the fields were mine. We played hide and seek for hours, raised our shadows among the pines. So offshore, playful and free, without a care in the world.
It's getting hot. The hair's gone up.
Caps come on.
Yeah, it's definitely worth getting out the car just whenever you see laybys that other cars are out, because you don't know, there could be something there. This is meant to be a waterfall.
I think there is a waterfall that in.
Yeah, you can hear it, but down here
it's very dry.
it's so dry. It's funny actually, some of the waterfalls have been pretty free flowing and others are just barely here, so different parts of the island must have had different amounts of rain recently. Some of the views, I mean, I don't know if the camera does it justice. If you get the chance, you've just got to come and see it for yourself, but it's amazing. They have little tents that you can get fresh coconuts and banana bread and stuff everywhere too. They're really popular. Yeah, I can hear the water. Oh, you're gonna go for it? Oh, I wouldn't go too close. Oh, Bob. Cool.
Just down there.
Ah. Please don't choke. Oh. Yeah, so we've stopped somewhere, I think it's called the Hana Cafe. Hana Harvest. You can get like sandwiches and banana bread and snacks and stuff here. We went for
some lemon. It said lemon, it's like citrus aid, so it's got mango, lemon, I think there's orange in there as well.
But
it's very good.
Yeah, it's supporting local farmers. It's got a really nice little seated area outside.
And it's got Wi-Fi.
Yeah, and look at this view. Amazing.
What have you bought?
Wow. I bought an ice cream banana because we were just sat, and it's just a normal banana that apparently tastes like ice cream. Someone was just like, that's the best banana I've ever had. So,
okay, went and bought one.
Yeah. It's so soft.
We've managed to get the tour read downloaded, so I'm hoping from now on, yeah, here on out, we know where we're going. Because that place back there we could have turned down.
It doesn't taste like ice cream.
It's got the texture of ice cream though.
That's a really good banana. Apparently, the coconuts are like really good at the moment. They can have up to 18 ounces of water in them.
Oh, nice.
But apparently they're like amazing. So I was like, oh, we'll get one of those later. That place was amazing. The people who worked there were super friendly. You can tell they're really sustainable. I just took a picture of sort of like what their mission statement and stuff is. So good.
Hana Harvest Cafe. Very nice.
Really, really good. So if you're doing the road to Hana, make sure you stop here. Apparently we're about 20 minutes out from Hana. It looks so much further on the map. I was like, we're hours away, but we're really not. And there's also restrooms here.
And we managed to get the tour down very good.
Yeah. Actually, one thing that I will say is that there's been restrooms quite a lot of the way along here. Priorities for me.
Well, you say restrooms, what were those?
Yeah, but still, like, we haven't had to travel for ages. I actually think Route 1, or like the California highway, was way worse than just not having bathroom stops.
Yeah, because there's a lot of like lay-bys and pull-ins, but yeah, there wasn't very much in the way of facilities.
Yeah. Oh, this one has even got a wash basin, so this one is fancy. This was recommended. It's vegan. They use coconut rather than normal cream in their ice cream. I'm excited.
Oh.
Is it good?
You won't like it, I'm going to eat it for you.
Oh, thank you. And these are clearly good people here.
Coconut flakes in there as well.
Oh, these are clearly good people here because I see a hidden Mickey.
No, it's not so hidden.
Oh look, that's a chair, yeah. This place is so good.
I feel like we're going to be saying that a lot today. We said it a lot.
Yeah. Also, the guy working here is wearing a Spice Girls t-shirt. I love the vibe. But yeah, we went for the chocolate and just the like original coconut.
I never thought I liked vegan ice cream. It's a vegan ice cream done right, and it's good.
Callum, our friend Callum from Napoli Ever After. You're onto something here. And Simon for Watson's. I hope they stopped here today. The app's working!
You may have
Yay for Wi-Fi!
many hours into our tour.
The apps make these journeys so much better. I love
We've
it.
seen and done a ton of stuff, and we haven't even reached Hana yet.
Ooh.
As you can see, there's just so much to see and do on the road to
We have found the food truck. We've also found a Simon and Robin, Watson's Do Disney. They're here. What are the chances? They all look so good. I'm gonna grab some food here before we head on further on the tour. It's so nice. Interesting fact, Oprah Winfrey owns this house and loads of the surrounding areas because she wanted to retain its natural beauty.
Thanks, Oprah. Okay, that enough for sightseeing?
This is why I'm just going to do it now. Just going to hang my head out at each of the locations.
So the coconut tree at the top of this mound, apparently planted by a mourning father after losing his son at war.
If you get the same tour that we do, again we'll link them below because now it's working. It is fab.
Just make sure it's working before you leave.
Yeah. When we get to the Wai'anapanapa waterfalls, which is apparently meant to be the best one, it isn't the first waterfall you get to, it's the second. Because the first one we were like, is this it?
It's nice, but it's not the most impressive we've seen today.
But then that one.
the experience of Wai'anapanapa Falls. Just a few windy turns for about 10 minutes.
So we've come to the
Haleakala National Park.
I can say that. This is a paid entry, but you pay and then you've got access for 3 days to the park.
So if you wanted to do sunrise or sunset up at the peak, that includes that entry. Obviously if you want to do sunrise you need to still book a time to go up.
Yeah, but sunset you don't have to. So we are thinking of doing that at some point later on this week, so make sure you are subscribed and you continue watching because that will be later on, hopefully, if all goes to plan.
Got to build Katie up to it. Kate doesn't like heights and she's worried that when we get to the top she's going to feel a bit funny.
Yeah.
So she can sit in the car.
Probably will. So the entrance for this is $30, I think it looks like, maybe?
Yeah, I think it
28?
is.
Cool.
Entrance fee per vehicle.
Although, oh, all the cars are turning around. Why is this happening? Why is Simon turning around? We have to see, what's he going to say? It's all good. Robin and Simon are just doing a different plan. We thought maybe it was closed or something.
Yeah, they were worried about timings.
Yeah, we have to be back at the Black Sand Beach. It's between 3 and 6, but it's just gone 3. So we do have to be a bit mindful of time because we don't want to get there at like 5 really. We ideally do want to be there about 4:30.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't take us too long to go around this. No. We're just going to do the little trail and we want to
Which is 0.5 mile round trip, so it's not very long at all. And
we want to use this pass again where they fly home, they don't fly home, they fly on to a different island tomorrow. So I guess that's something to bear in mind as well, like do this earlier on in the trip if you want to use it a couple of times, because then you get your money's worth.
and back again.
So it wasn't the point trail?
No, it's the same distance as this one.
Okay, so you can do a 4 mile.
2 miles back.
But we're just going to do the PPY trail up to the waterfall, which is 0.5 miles. So that'll be a 1 mile round trip.
Yeah.
So should take us maybe about half an hour.
As a young girl, the fields were mine. We played hide and seek for hours, raised our shadows among the pines. So offshore, playful and free, without a care in the world. I was one rich little girl.
So if you're doing this trail, it takes about 15 minutes. I'd say we're walking at a moderate pace.
Yeah,
and
apparently someone was walking too quick for someone else.
and you end up at this tree.
Banyan tree.
It's amazing.
We have a bigger one in Hana. It's Hana where the big one is.
But this is pretty big.
Yeah. It's funny because the branches grow down to support itself as it grows further out.
Yeah, I'm trying just like over here. Very cool.
But yeah, this is actually now over halfway on the trail, so if we head back now, we should get back
In about.
to the car by about 1:45.
Amazing. Let's go. There's a seal. I'm really sad that it's on its own. This beach closes, well, I think pretty much everything they're trying to close up by 5:30, and it's 5:20 now, so we left it a little bit late to get here, to be honest. Our time was between 3 and 6. We 100% should have got here sooner.
Yeah.
Because I think this would have actually been really nice to have chilled for like an hour and been able to like get in the sea and then use the showers and stuff. Like, we bought the gear, but there's no point us.
No, so I thought we'd be able to be in it till 6.
Yeah, but it doesn't feel like that. It feels like they're shutting up shop.
Yeah, they were getting in.
So there is like a bit of a hiking trail, a blowhole, but we're not going to attempt to try and do that. We're just going to have said that we got here. We have seen so much on the way, but yeah, even though your time slot says 3 till 6, don't get here anytime after about 4:30, because we did, and it's a bit late, to be honest. That was an eventful 20 minutes. I didn't film it on here. I did put some footage on my phone, which will be on Instagram, and I'll make sure that's linked in here.
Of course it is.
Thank you so much to Simon and his dad. I am so glad that they were still here. We'd had our roof down and we couldn't get it back closed. And
it just didn't want to close.
No, and it just started absolutely chucking it down with rain. We're like, we're in Hawaii, what? I didn't expect it to rain.
Well, to be fair, we are on the rainy side of the island.
It's been a short, sharp shower. That was stressful.
Oh, yeah, like you did.
I
just
didn't
stood
know.
there filming.
I was useless. I couldn't do anything then, so that really stressed me out. But it was done. Thank you so much to Simon and his dad for helping Dean. And
let's just say this obviously doesn't come down very often because it's very stiff.
yeah, we're not going to do that again.
And you can see mongoose just running around.
My little Digby's. Oh yeah, look, they're picking up the food that people have left. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit like if you enjoyed,
Subscribe.
and we will see you very, very soon.
You'll be